All right, so today's the day we get to decide when is it better to factor and when is it better to use the quadratic formula, okay? I have given you some tools, and even on Monday, I'm going to give you another tool for your toolbox of solving quadratic equations, okay? Every single quadratic equation can be solved with the quadratic formula. Not all quadratic equations can be solved by factoring. So there's a part of some of us that's like, oh yeah, I'll just do the quadratic formula every single time. But that's very tedious, as you discovered yesterday, right? It's kind of a lot of writing things down, okay? Factoring can be quicker in a lot of cases if it's factorable, okay? So when you look at number 1, do you think, I should try to factor, or no way, I'm going to use the quadratic formula? Factor. All right, let's try to factor. Are there two numbers that multiply to 14 and add to negative 9?
7 and 2, negative 7 and negative 2.
So x minus 7 and x minus 2. If we FOIL that out, we will get x squared minus 9x plus 14. So without having to do a whole lot of work, we have our solutions of 7 and 2. Done. That was nice, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, how about in number 2? First of all, what is wrong with this quadratic? Okay, we need this to be set equal to 0. So let's go ahead and set equal to 0. No matter what strategy you're going to use, as of right now, we need them to be equal to 0. Okay. Do you think this is a good one for the quadratic formula?
No.
I don't, because what exists in that?
Perfect square.
I mean, that is true.
Greatest common factor.
There is a greatest common factor. A greatest common factor of, more than that, 2x. Okay, I can factor out a 2x, and left over
2x minus
is 2x minus 9. So we have 2x equals 0. We have 2x minus 9 equals 0, which means our two solutions are 0, and add the 9 over divided by 2.
Wait, so when will the fraction be positive or negative? Like the improper fraction.
So since I have 2x minus 9 equals 0, I had to add 9, right? Which is making my fraction positive. Did that answer your question, Joey? Okay. All right. Now, in number 3, again, not set equal to 0. So that is our first step. X squared minus 5x plus 2 equals 0. Okay. Now, since my leading coefficient is 1, we can simply, if we want to factor, think about what multiplies to a positive 2 and adds to a negative 5. Nothing. Okay? So before we would be like, we can't solve it. But now, what do we have? We have the quadratic formula. They all say with enthusiasm. Okay? Here is a time where we have no other option but to use the quadratic formula. So x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4AC all over 2A. What do we end up getting under the radical?
17.
So we have 25 minus 8. So we get 17. Okay. So we have 5 divided by 2 plus or minus 1 times the square root of 17 divided by 2. Okay. We were never going to be able to factor that because we have irrational solutions. Okay. They're real. We can plot them. They're just kind of ugly. Okay. Now, I think you had a problem like number 5. Well, I'm kind of going all over the place. That's okay. I think you had a problem like number 5 on your green graded worksheets, but I haven't graded them yet, so I kind of can't remember. But if I set this one equal to 0, first of all, which direction is the better way to go for moving things? Should I move to the left or should I move to the right?
Right.
My suggestion would be to move to the left so that the x squared coefficient remains positive. We don't want the coefficient of x squared to be negative if we're going to try to factor. Can we factor this?
No.
Yeah, they're both perfect squares, aren't they? So we can factor this to 3x plus 8 times 3x minus 8. I want you to be on the look for that difference of squares because it will pop up. Okay. So our solutions are negative 8 over 3 and positive 8 over 3. Okay, you and your table. I want you to see what you can do for number 6, and I want you to see what you can do for number 7. Which means I should hear you talking about these problems and it not being super silent. About the math, Theo. It's not looking so great outside.
I think it's supposed to do a test later tonight. I can check the radar too. Alright, anyways, let's get working on that.
Alright, so number 6.
Done. What'd you get?
Gap.
Well, you should know the ultimate to say about the
Talk about how you should solve it
Oh, yeah.
and then go through.
6 is not small. 4 squared. I don't like the quadratic formula. It's mean.
You think it has no solution? You're wrong. Try using boundary.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is never broken.
I figured it out.
I memorized the quadratic formula. Plus or minus 89.
Yeah. So we did this north, so you guys want south and west. You guys want south and west.
Okay, what's 7 minus 6 minus 6? Yeah, like
Really?
shock. I just hope the storm gets like good on really fast.
I can't just one right piece. I think for them for these.
I want to go so bad. Wait, is that 2?
Yeah,
Oh, that's smacking.
I can be escaped with this. Although after my baseball game is at 4, so after I'll probably come right over. I'll go back to my house. It's also staying, I think people stay tonight, so they won't be able to.
Is pretty much what I will. Okay, what, were you able to factor number 6?
No.
Did somebody say yes? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can.
So I'm hearing that many students tried the quadratic formula. Is that a chair?
Yeah.
That was a funny. Oh no, that's okay. I just. All right. Ooh. What happens underneath the radical?
Negative.
Because what's 16 minus, is that,
24.
so -8? Oh, sad day. We can't have a negative under the radical, so we have no solution. Our vertex is above the, well, this one I know it's above because it opens up, right? Okay. Now, were you able to factor number 7?
Yeah.
X minus 7, x plus 6, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Did you use the quadratic formula? Did you get x equals 7 and -6? All right. If you get a nice rational answer with the quadratic formula, like the square root simplifies to a perfect square, then you can be like, oh, man, I could have factored. But it's okay. You just did a little bit more work than you needed to. Okay? Okay. Honestly, I really just want you to have time to work, okay? So on page 36 and 37, I want you to do some work.